Sublimation world. My name is Faith and I am the co-owner of LBC Sublimation. For those of you that are returning, welcome back, and for those of you that are new, please like and subscribe to our channel. Today we will be demonstrating how we sublimate on tumblers. So if that is something you guys are interested in watching, please stay tuned. Hey sublimators, as you can see, we already printed out our image, and now we're going to go ahead and get it prepped for our tumbler. This image was printed out at 9.3 by 8.2. All I'm doing here is cutting off all the white excess areas on our image. That way it lines up with the tumbler. I already wiped down the tumbler with alcohol. If you don't already do that, then I recommend you do that. That way any grease or residue from your fingertips is wiped off. I know some people like to lay down the image and then roll the tumbler on top of it, but I prefer to do it this way. That way you can see the bottom and the top, and how much room you have to maneuver your image. That way it lines up perfectly. I know some people, or most people, use just heat tape for this process, but I like to use masking tape or painter's tape. That way the image is really tight on the tumbler. I also use the heat tape as well. I like to use it for the top and the bottom. I also use it for the seam as well. So what I'm doing here is just pulling the tape as tight as I can around the top of the tumbler, and I'm also doing it for the bottom as well. I know some people like to use shrink wrap for this next step, but I like to use the painter's tape. I feel that it really tightens the image to the tumbler, and it just works a whole lot better. I tried to use the shrink wrap and it did not work for me, so I do not recommend it. But if you want to try using the masking tape or the painter's tape, I suggest you do it, because it works for me and it might work for you. I know some people like to take this silver sticker off, but it doesn't burn or anything like that, so I just leave it on. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and just use my thumb and just press down on all the creases on the tape. You could also use your masking tape or your heat tape, but I like to use my thumb because it smooths it out really well. And there you have it. Now we're gonna go ahead and put the tumbler into the oven at 400 degrees for 4 minutes. So now the tumbler is done, and now we're gonna go ahead and unwrap it, take off all the tape and everything along with it. I made a mistake and only used one heat glove, and I kind of burned my fingertips. So please, when you do this process, please use 2 heat gloves so you don't burn yourself like I did. But there you have it, folks. Here's the finished tumbler. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please, if you haven't already, like and subscribe to our channel. Shout out to Chastity from Party Wish for letting us use her tumbler for our video. We appreciate you. The next clip is all her information, so please go ahead and follow her on Instagram.